guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So I know there's heaps of like up and coming hot new bags that are going to be coming out this year, and I thought I'd talk about those today and whether I think I'm going to get them or not. I have been kind of decluttering my collection quite a lot lately, so I'm probably not going to get any of these bags that I mentioned in today's video, but if you guys are thinking of getting any of these, let me know, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of unboxing these bags as well. So last night I was, scrolling through Instagram and I noticed on Foxy LV's page that she had leaked a Alma BB in Damier Azur. And I actually think it looks really, really nice. The good thing about this one is that it has no vachetta, so it's all treated leather. And it has this beautiful detail on the handle in pink, which I think is so adorable. Now for me, guys, I think my situation is a little bit different because I literally sold all my Louis Vuitton bags except one. So for me to then go and add more new Louis Vuitton bags is going to be a little bit counterproductive. So I'm trying to curate my collection more, but I feel like this bag, honestly guys, if I was still full-blown collecting Louis Vuitton, it would be definitely one I would consider. And I can definitely see it appealing to people who collect more of the girly and light pieces from Louis Vuitton. Like, I think someone like, I don't know, but someone like Saki who collects a lot of pink and gravitates more towards the Damier Azur and pink Louis Vuitton, or there's even Miss Glam, I think her name is. I was watching her video the other day and she was sharing her collection, and I think she has a Damier Azur piece as well. And even there's a lot of like pink collectors on YouTube who tend to go for more the Damier Azur than the monogram. So I think particularly because they've added those pink accents on it, it's going to speak to people who have that kind of personality and taste. So yeah, it's a real cute bag, but I'm probably not going to be getting it, guys, but I really like it. Next, guys, Chanel. Now, I was watching Shea Whitney's video yesterday and she unboxed a bag that I actually previously noticed on Instagram on, I think it was a reseller site. I think it was redeluxe, and it's this new camera bag that I think it's seasonal style, but Chanel launched it I think this season, and it has two big pockets at the front and it says Chanel. Guys, I really don't like this bag. Now, no offense to anyone who has it, but I think because it really reminds me of a style that Louis Vuitton brought out not that long ago called the utility crossbody bag. And it just doesn't really seem like something Chanel would do. Now, it kind of also reminds me of the Cambon line from Chanel, but the thing that I particularly don't love about this bag is how they've spelt out Chanel on the bag. I just think it's a little bit lame, and it's really just like slapping the brand on the bag. And in terms of the whole design, it's really doesn't really scream Chanel to me. Now, in terms of the practicality of this bag, I think it would be a very usable and, nice day-to-day bag. But for the price, I also think it's better to probably just go for like, I don't know, even the Louis Vuitton version, because I'm assuming the Chanel one is going to be like really, really expensive. And I just think if you're getting a Chanel bag to get, I just wouldn't get this one, especially with those giant letters at the front. I just think it ruins it, and I don't know, I just don't like this bag, guys, but like I really don't like it. So let me know what you think of this bag. There's also a new bag that Chanel is possibly making a part of their permanent collection called the Chanel 22 bag. I feel like it's called the Chanel 22 because it was released in 2022. I think it's going to come out pretty soon, and it looks like a trash bag or like a Nike sports bag to me. And it has that same Chanel letters just slapped on the bag, like Chanel. And I almost feel like this bag is making a mockery of like the customers, because they literally got the silhouette of a trash bag and slapped the Chanel brand on it. And I don't know, I think it's like quite of a lazy design. I think if they're going to bring out a permanent collection piece, it needs to like top the classic flap, or like the boy bag. It needs to be better than what they've already done, but I feel like this is a real downgrade. And although it kind of looks practical because, you know, it's really big, oversized and slouchy, and I feel like big bags are definitely coming back in fashion and more usable bags instead of these like little small classic flaps that you can't fit anything in. So in that case, it is something that would be a little bit more usable, but in terms of the design, it's really like sloppy, and especially with those big Chanel letters slapped on the front, again, I just think it's really appealing to somebody who just wants to wear a brand and is not really, I don't know, I don't feel like it would be worth the money. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but again, I don't see this being a successful permanent collection bag, but I might be wrong, guys, because a lot of bags that are popular, you know, when you first see them, you might not like them at first, but I really think that this 22 bag, like, surely it's not going to be a sellout. I don't know, maybe if enough influencers wear it, it will be, and maybe my mind may change later, but I really, like, as soon as I saw the Gabrielle bag, I really liked it. Same with the 19. I've really, actually really liked those bags, and they've become part of the permanent collection. But the 22 is a bag that I really am not drawn to at all for some reason. Also, with Dior, they have their new Vibe line, which I've seen a few influencers wearing. There's this, like, crescent kind of bag with a big Christian Dior at the bottom. I really don't like it, guys. Again, I feel like if a brand is going to bring out a new style, it has to top something they've already done, and I feel like this bag is very underwhelming. And I also, again, like, the giant branding just slapped onto it it's just kind of really dumbed down, and I just don't like it. So I wouldn't be buying this bag myself. And they also have released a bowling bag from the same Vibe line, which definitely reminds me of something from the early 2000s, like from Von Dutch, or again, like Nike or Adidas. And it just has the big Christian Dior at the front. It's not my favorite. I mean, it is kind of cute, to be honest. It's very sporty and cool, but for the price, I wouldn't buy it. And I actually, to be honest, I kind of think it's cute and I like it, but I just wouldn't be willing to pay the price that it is on the Dior website. So yeah, and I mean, designer bags, they're definitely like all overpriced, and I've paid really stupid amounts for handbags, obviously, and they might not be worth it to some people, but they're worth it to me. So some of these bags, like, they may be worth it to you, the prices that they are, but just looking at the design and the unoriginality of some of these designs, I personally wouldn't go for them. And, you know, that goes for some reason I'm not like a huge fan of Dior anyway. Like, I always try and sell the Dior saddlebag to myself. Like, I've tried it on a few times. I've tried to like it. I find that the opening is very awkward, and the style, it also doesn't really look that good on me, and I don't like how the handle just sticks up like that. I also don't love the hardware on the detachable straps that you have to buy separately. So there's a few things about Dior bags which really annoy me, and a few times over the years, I've always had in my head that I need to buy a Lady Dior bag because it's like such an iconic piece. But every time I try a Lady Dior on, I've never really found one that I think is worth buying or that really suits my outfit, and I think that's because it's a very proper, and I don't know what it is about Dior bags, but I just find them very much not my style. So I don't think I'm going to be buying a Dior bag this year either. There's this new Celine heart-shaped bag, guys, which is adorable, but I'm not going to buy it because it is, well, I'm kind of getting over the heart shapes, guys. I don't know about you, but I feel like every single brand is bringing out a heart-shaped bag. And Celine with this one, yeah, it's really cute. It's really practical, but I definitely think it's something that I would definitely get over in like a year or two. Knowing me especially, like every time I buy an extremely trendy bag, I really regret it. And I might enjoy it for like a year, but in terms of me enjoying it for like, you know, over 5, I think I would get sick of it really easily. So as much as I love this little Celine heart bag, I don't think I'm going to buy it. Oh, guys, and also I forgot to mention for Dior, they're going to release a new book tote in a new size in between the mini and the current small size. So it's going to be a lot more of a usable size, and it's not going to be that like really mini size, which is quite, you know, it's really small. And I don't know, I just think this is actually a size of book tote that I think is going to be quite popular, because it's just that perfect kind of not too big, not too small size. So if you're thinking of getting the book tote, I'd almost kind of wait and consider this small size, because I don't know if it's come out yet, or I think it's going to come out, but yeah, this book tote size I think is really cute. And actually I don't mind the book tote myself. I think it's quite pretty with all the work that goes into it. So as much as I'm not a huge fan of that giant Christian Dior across the front, I think in this design it looks quite nice. So I actually don't mind the book tote, and if I was going to get it, I'd get it in this new small size. Maybe I'll get one day, but yeah, probably not this year. Finally, guys, I'm not going to be getting a mini Kelly this year unless I was offered one from the boutique, which is probably not going to happen, because I'm really not going to try. Now, I did watch Isabel Styles' recent unboxing of her mini Kelly, which honestly, guys, that is like my dream bag, like black with gold hardware. Stunning. And she got offered that from the boutique. I'm definitely not going to try and go on that journey, but I know in the pre-love market, the mini Kellys at the moment, guys, are like, they're so expensive, and I would never pay that much for a mini Kelly on the pre-love market myself. I would definitely buy a pre-loved Birkin or Kelly or something like that, because I'm not necessarily willing to go through the boutique and go put myself through that emotional stress. I would rather pay a small premium than do that. But the mini Kelly is such a premium that I just would never buy one at that price. And I would almost be more inclined to wait a few years to see if the value on the pre-love market does go down a little bit, because I have noticed that bigger bags are starting to become more popular, and it's something that I've noticed in myself as well. I'm gravitating towards the more Chanel jumbo, and maybe because the bigger bags are coming back in fashion, hopefully in a few years the mini Kellys and stuff from the pre-love market will be a little bit less of a premium. I don't know if that's going to happen, but definitely this year the pricings of the mini Kellys on the pre-love market are just crazy, and I would not buy one. So what did you think of any of those bags? Are there any that you really want to buy? Let me know, guys, and thanks for watching my video today, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.